What's up, everybody?
Oh
we're talking dog movies. Those good old boyo, girlo dogs. The films they're in. I'm joined by Theo and Lindsay.
Hey,
we're gonna get right into it.
I let the dog out to poop.
Oh, okay. Well, good, I suppose. But yeah, I guess we'll get right into things. Best dog movies. There's a lot to get through. Of course, we're doing this in honor. I guess we could do like book movies or Harrison Ford movies. But the real star of Call of the Wild is the dog. And Theo and Lindsay have seen Call of the Wild. I will probably see it this week. But with that said, let's get straight into this. I guess I'll start with the first movie that I'm throwing out, and I don't know if we want to create a scale of some sort to rank these porcos. Most best man's friend.
Just the best boys.
Best boys? Okay, best boys.
The BBs.
I'm gonna throw out one that probably isn't good. It's definitely like a late 90s, early 2000s movie. That probably is horrible now, but I watched it when I was 4. So I still have a little bit. This is a movie that I actually do have nostalgia to. I don't much nostalgia movies, but Cats and Dogs.
Oh.
Yeah, that was
one extra.
Yeah, it's got the cat propaganda in it. That's been come to be popularized now in some films where they're like, cats are evil. But yeah, it's goofy. Yeah, it's goofy, but it has dogs doing karate and stuff. So
Nice.
You know, what other movie has that? I'm gonna throw out another one. Have y'all seen Homeward Bound?
Oh no!
I love Homeward Bound so much.
Yeah, that's like one of my faves. It's
yeah,
the
no,
talking
it's one
animal
of the
stuff.
it's the talking animal stuff. But yeah, no, that was one of the first movies I saw as a kid, and we used to watch it all the time. And my mom would torture me with it because she'd be like, "Yo, this time they're not gonna make it back," and I would start crying, and she'd be like, "Yeah, it's too far," and, and I would cry because I didn't understand how movies worked because I was like 3. I love that movie a lot though.
Who does that to a 3-year-old?
I know, right? She's so mean. I'd be like, Shadow's not gonna make it this time. She's like, nope, he's too old.
Wait, really? Holy crap! That's
Yes.
blunt. I don't know what happens in this movie, but that's a lot to put on a 3-year-old.
And let me tell you, with the way the movie sets it up, that is the worst thing to do to a 3-year-old.
It's a really good movie, though. I really love it. Chance.
Okay, what's the other? Oh, Chance and Shadow, right?
Shadow and Sassy.
Yes, and Sassy, and then that threw away the cat propaganda. Cat was cool.
Yeah, the
Sassy,
cat was
of course,
dope.
But
yeah, Sassy helped them.
Yeah, they were all buddies. I actually, that's a movie that that probably came out like mid-90s, right? That's such a 90s movie in the best way.
It really is. Yeah. Yeah, you should watch it. It's a road movie.
It is a road trip movie. People talking and going places, so
they get lost in the wilderness.
Yes, just like the Frozen 2 song. But an infamous dog movie that I'm not too fond of. How do you feel, Lindsay? Have you seen Old Yeller?
Yes, I also used to watch that a lot as a kid.
Okay, I never, because I knew there were so many jokes in the pop culture, I guess, that was hey, they have to kill the dog at the end. So I feel like I knew about that going into it. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Yeah, I didn't the first few times I saw it. Well, I did after the first time.
That would break me.
But like, I was a small child, and I was just like, I watched so many like really sad movies as a kid. But yeah, I didn't know that going in. It was just like one of my dad's favorite movies, so we watched it a lot, and I thought it was good.
Yeah.
But it was sad.
Yeah, big sad. My Dog Skip. Have you seen, Lindsay?
No, I haven't.
Hey, Theo, have you seen this?
No, I'm sorry. I saw movies I've never seen. We were just here to talk about the most important dog movie.
Air Bud?
Balto.
Oh, Balto!
No, but wait, I'm talking about My Dog Skip.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I'll be quick. I actually really love My Dog Skip. It's one of those I watched a ton. Sad dog movie. It's got Frankie Muniz, hijinks. Of the movies, because I feel like, I'd even throw Air Bud in that. Animal movies were like a big deal in the 90s, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what was up with that. Oh, man, I am finding so many that I love. Okay, wait, y'all had ones you wanted to talk about. We'll do those first.
Balto.
Best boy, by far.
Balto's a great boy.
So it's got Phil Collins as both the gooses or something like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Balto did actually remind me a lot of the Call of the Wild, especially with the sled dogs.
Oh yeah. Also, speaking of sled dogs, the 8 Below movie. I don't know if you even remember that, the one with Aaron Paul.
Wait, I don't think I've seen.
We're not Aaron Paul. Or it might be Aaron Paul. Oh gosh. Let me check. Oh no, sorry, Paul Walker. I get the two names confused. But yeah, no, I've seen there were 2 husky race movies that came out around the same time.
And well, there was like Snow Dogs, right?
Yes, yeah. Snow Dogs is the one that's more comedic, and then 8 Below is the one that's like kind of based on a true story. Very very sad. As a trend of dog movies are going now. A lot of dogs in this 101 Dalmatians. Man.
Oh, true.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Do you know how many, though?
How many dogs are in that one?
Wait, so sorry.
99.
Did they make... How many sequels did they make? Because I know they made sequels.
I only made one. It was 102
Dalmatians.
Dalmatians.
Okay, because the thing is,
I
never looked this up, but I could have sworn there was 102 Dalmatians, which now, like, obviously is confirmed to exist. But I kept wondering if that was just like, you know, when you're a kid and you think you have memories, but they're not
and
real.
Kids lie to you.
Well, yeah, and there's like, oh, was there actually 102 Dalmatians, or was that like a joke? Like, you know what I mean? Like, did 102 Dalmatians really exist? Was it one of those like Mulan 2 straight to DVD things? Oh,
I don't know.
I think it was straight to DVD, but yeah, no, definitely, I could see that being a thing where like someone's like, "Hey, my dad works for Disney. 102 Dalmatians is coming." Like if someone was like, "Hey, 2 Lady, 2 Tramp is coming." I don't know. I guess 101 was good, or 102 was the natural one.
I haven't actually seen the entirety of 101 Dalmatians like in one go before, so I actually do want to get to that. But
all the ones that have animals, I really like.
Oh, really?
They're making Cruella de Vil movie.
They
really shouldn't do that.
No, but
okay.
Wait, they casted Emma Stone to play Cruella de Vil, and I really like that.
No, it doesn't matter who you cast. Disney can't win me over. I was gonna say it's weird because 101 Dalmatians actually got a live action movie.
It did, yeah.
Is much
But
I
this
don't know.
one's called
It's a weird movie. Yeah, yeah. Just like they're trying to cash in on that Maleficent money.
Oh, I really like Maleficent though.
Wasn't
We haven't talked about Airbud.
Ah, man, that's another one I feel like I should see.
Which Air Bud in the Air Buddies? Because I've actually seen more of the Air Buddies than the Air Bud films.
I've only seen the first Airbud.
2.
I've never seen any
actually,
of the sequels.
I think I've seen. I mean, I have to look it up to be sure, but I think I've seen the one where he plays soccer, which would be Air Bud World Pup instead of World Cup.
Oh,
also, I might have seen the Golden Receiver. I for sure didn't see the volleyball or baseball one because I wasn't into those sports. So I wouldn't want to see Air Bud subject himself to baseball. No, but I've seen Air Buddies. I've seen Air Buddies. I've seen Snow Buddies, and I've seen Space Buddies. I'm pretty sure. I think. And Snow Buddies genuinely is one of like the if you watch it with friends, or if someone did like a commentary on it, Snow Buddies is the go-to. Like that's a really funny movie, unintentionally, of course, but yeah. I'm big Snow Buddies fan. But Lindsay, since you mentioned Air Bud, another big one, All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Really interesting.
Yeah. I've seen Marley and Me.
Okay, that's the one I was going to go to after that if we were doing big ones. Marley and Me broke me like bad.
I just watched the movie like a couple of months ago for the first time, and I wasn't super into it, but I liked the book when I read it. But you know what I did? I read the book a week after my dog died, which was really stupid.
Oh, why did you do that?
I thought maybe it would be like cathartic or something, but instead it was just like, no, I don't like this.
Well, at least you figured that out pretty quick, I assume.
I mean,
the big one, Milo and Otis.
Ooh,
I never got into.
I haven't seen that one actually.
Lassie,
yeah, me
I
either.
never really got into. Since we're on it, I guess Tim Allen's The Shaggy Dog.
I haven't seen that either.
That movie is ridiculous.
I've seen I Am Legend.
Oh, that's a dog movie. There we go.
Yeah, it's a sad dog.
I just realized, okay, Theo, what might be confusing is I think so the live action 101 Dalmatians is called 102 Dalmatians.
Oh,
and I think
okay.
Oh, this is confusing. Let me check some. Wow, maybe I'm the kid that forgot things. Okay, so it's actually called 101 Dalmatians 2 Patch's London Adventure, I think. So not 102 Dalmatians. No, sorry. There's 2 live action ones with Glenn Close.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh yeah. Those are the live action ones I was talking about.
What? This is like.
I mean, sorry. I thought the live action one was called. I didn't realize there was a sequel to the live action ones. Also, it's really confusing because if you Google 101 Dalmatians sequel, it has 101 Dalmatians 2. Naturally, of course, you want that. And then it has 101 Dalmatians, which you'd think that. And then it has Frozen before 101 Dalmatians, the live action one. And then it has Jungle Book 2 before it. And Inside Out, and then here's the crazy one. It has 101 Dalmatians, the live action one with Glenn Close, and then you'd think naturally what would be after that. 102 Dalmatians with Glenn Close. Yeah, exactly. Actually it's smack dab in between. It's Treasure Planet.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I really want to know how Google's analytics did this. Interesting.
We should have gotten Treasure Planet.
Is there a dog in Treasure Planet? I'm trying to think.
I haven't seen that.
I love Treasure Planet. But I guess the only other one I'd mention, there's a couple recent ones. Isle of Dogs.
Oh yeah,
I really like, but it's got problems with it.
it's
got a
not
lot
my
of dogs in
fave Wes Anderson,
That's
but
fair.
there are a lot of dogs.
I think I just like, I don't know. It just feels like a different vibe to it, I guess. And okay, this one I might be saving for Scoob Talk, but the Scooby-Doo movies, which I'll probably do a ranking of Scooby-Doo movies, so I'll be brief, no mind. But
can we just say the live action one with Scrappy is legitimate? I don't want to say too much, but yeah, that one. Yep. Anyways, we can keep going.
That was one of those I found out, like, people don't, like, critics or whatever, they don't hold that movie in, like, high esteem. And I was like, well, people are just wrong, I guess.
Yeah. Yep.
Trying to think. I'm definitely forgetting other ones.
Best in Show is really good. I love that movie.
What is Best in Show?
It's a comedy. And then it was from 2000. But it's about like a bunch of different couples who bring their dogs to like one of those dog competition shows.
Huh. Okay.
And it's got like Eugene Levy and Jennifer Coolidge, and it's so stupid, and I love it so much.
Interesting.
It's a good one.
Sweet.
It's got lesbians in it, but Jane Lynch is in it too. Yeah, it's got like a lesbian couple, and my grandpa kept being like, I think that you would like this, but he like wouldn't tell me why. And then I watched it and I was like, you could just tell me that it's gay. Like,
so I guess the only other one that I was saving to throw out is have y'all seen Turner and Hooch?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like the best movie, but like as a dog movie, I think that one's my favorite just because like Tom Hanks and this big like porky dog I think are a really like great combination. So yeah, that's the last one I'd probably throw out. And it's got Craig T. Nelson.
Yeah, I can't believe none of us have seen the new iconic dog movies.
Oh yeah, the dog trilogy. That's
I need to see it.
Trilogy. I actually do really want to see them.
A Dog's Purpose, A Dog's Journey.
No one told me the order. You know, I don't want to go in. You know,
there were 3 dog movies that came out last year.
Art of Dancing in the Rain, baby.
Yeah, A Dog's Journey, A Dog's Way Home, and The Art of Racing in the Rain all came out last year.
Gonna be 3 dog movies this year too. We're already at 1.